just taken the subcategories here, and I've just taken this particular sales. Okay. When you see that each product has some sales value, but I want to know which is the highest and lowest. So what you can do is I can apply a conditional formatting on this. So how do we apply a conditional formatting for this one? I just want to fill the background color. I want to fill this with the background color. So in the automatic, no, I can just take this particular square, okay, and I can just fill the color. Sorry, yeah, I just want to fill this background with the color. So what you do is, so I'll just take the same sales and add to the color. You can see it gets color, but I say no, I want to have a background. I can just take the square box. So when I do this one, so what is happening is, see, if I'm not taking this particular square box, it is just putting one kind of a square. So automatically, what exactly is happening is, if I take the sum of sales and add to even to the color, so you can see that it is just filling with the color.
Okay.
So what did I do here is I've just taken the subcategory. Okay. And generally we take a sales like this. When I add a sales, I'm showing the value like this. Hey, instead of showing this particular value, I want to show the colors because I don't want to read the numbers. I don't want to read the numbers. I just want to know which has done the higher sales and which has done the lower sales. So what you do is instead of adding to the text, add to the color. So you can see it shows with the color. It shows with the color. So the darker is the color, is higher is the sales. The light color is the lower is the sales.
No.
You want both color as well as this one. Hold on the control key and drag and drop even to the label. So that is, I put the sum of sales to the color as well as this. But in this case, what happens, it shows with the text color, 4 color. If you want to change the back color, you can just change this automatic to square. So it shows the background color as well as the numbers. Okay, so mainly
Okay.
what happens, we don't show the numbers, we show it like this. So with the help of which we can come to know, like, see, I don't want to read that numbers, but I want to understand where we have done more sales, where we have done lower sales. So we understand that the phones and chairs are one which has done the high sales. Okay, and then we see the lower sales like fasteners, envelope, they are something like, the very low sales. Is it? Okay, that is what we just see this in the order. So when I just sort it in the order, you can see phones have the highest, then the chairs, then storage and thing.
Storage.
And see that there is a
Mm-hmm.
big difference between the chairs and the storage.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now what I will do is I'll just take another field here. I want to analyze this in 2 dimension. So how the sales are happening in each year wise, okay, or month wise or anything. So I'll just take this particular order date here. I just right click, drag and drop in this. When you drop, it says what you want to add, year, quarter, month. I just say year. You can see it is distributed based on the year. Okay, so we see that phones, they have done a very good sales in 2018. 19 was slightly lower, but again 21 they have done a very good sales. Okay, but we see this, these are the products which is always a low sales. So when you see the year wise, there are some products like, the sales value are always low. And we see some products, they he has supplies have done a very low sales in 2019. And even the machines have done a very low sales comparatively in 2019. We can see 2018 and 19 we see dark and the light color. So here we see that 62,000, here it is only 27,000, again 55,000 and 43,000. So we see that machines had a very good sales in the first year, but after the sale, the sales have been reduced, and especially 2019 it has done low sales. Okay, and we see that 2019 has little lighter color compared to this, but 21 has much darker color. So they have done a good sales in 21.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what we are able to understand in this one. Or instead of subcategory, I want to see the month wise. Okay, within each year, how the seasonal things are. So again, I'll take the same order date, drag and drop. When I'm dropping, I'll just select the month here. Month here. So when you see the monthly how the sales happens. So this is month and the year wise. Month and the year wise. So we see that the sales are more towards the end of the year. The sales are more towards the end of the year. We see like, September, November, December is very good sales. And out of all, we see that November 2021 has done the highest sales. And we see that in 2018, February has done the lowest sales, light color. And we see that January, February been a very challenging time, but we see that March has shown good. But again, April to August, not really very good average sales. But you can see September, November, December, the sales are very high. And in 21, we can see they have done a better sales. January was very challenging, but 21 has done a better. So we can see based on the color. So this is a kind of a heat map analysis.
Okay.
Okay, this is a kind of a heat map analysis where we are trying to analyze based on the two dimensions. Okay, so here we can see the sales are more of seasonal kind of a thing. So February every year is very low, January is very challenging, but yeah, 21 they have performed good. We see the October is again very challenging year. So we see that sales are good in the end of the year. Okay, so now again we saw the filters, no?
Yes, Sadhvik.
Hmm? So we did see the filter in Tableau.
No, no, Sadhvik.
Okay. Hey, now I just want to see this particular information based on, say, a particular region, how it has been performing, particular category, how it has been performing. Okay. So we'll see about the filter first thing. Okay. First thing is we'll go to the filter. So we have many different types of filter. So I'll just show you. Hey, when I generally talk about a filter is nothing but hiding the information which is not needed, showing only the information what is required. So that is what is we call it as filter. So let me just take something here, subcategory, and I'll just take the sales. We have the products and we have the sales here. Okay. Now I just want to filter this. I just want to filter this. Maybe I just want to see only the products belonging to a particular subcategory. Okay, particular category. Okay, so you want to filter based on a specific category. Okay, so I just want to see only the furnitures, or I want to see only the accessories, or only the only the furnitures or
Okay.
technology or home office, different categories pay kind of thing. So what I'll do is, if I want to apply the filter, so as we have this particular filter over here, so I'll take the help of this one. So I'll just take the category, drag and drop into this filter. Okay, and based on what you want to filter, say I want to filter based on the furniture. I'm selecting a category that you want. See, again, we have different types of filter here. We have a general filter, the wildcard, condition, and the top. General filter is like, we have a selected we have items here. We can select what is needed and deselect what is not needed. Say example, I want to see only the furniture here. Okay, I'm just going to the general filter here. So I'll just say okay, it shows me only the furniture. You can see these are the products which belongs to a category called as furniture. You see, it is the products which belongs to a category called as the furniture. Okay, so if I just say, hey, I want to change this, I can just say edit here, and I say I want to see the office supplies. This is the products which is showing for the office supplies. Or you want to see office supplies and the furniture. Select this office supply and furniture. Office supplies and the furniture respectively. Got it? You're trying?
Yes, Sadhvik. Sadhvik, condition means like if else condition on between.
This is a general filter, no?
Yes,
I said
Sadhvik.
general filter. General filter is filtering uh, based on the selection. Okay, what you want, what you don't want it, you can just select that, and only it shows me only those values.
That I understood, Sadhvik.
Mhm.
Next one, I am asking that condition filter is there, no?
We'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do that. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, here next is
Yeah.
like the wildcard search. Wildcard search. What I will do is I'll just say this is 02 is wildcard filter. I want to filter based on wildcard is what I want to filter based on the pattern, starting with, ending with, and so on. Now, let me just take an example here. We have products here. We have a product name, and I'll take the sales. These are some of the products here. Okay, we have this different products. What I want is I just want to filter the products which is starting with the 3M. Okay, so I just want to see all those particular products which are standing. See, they might be starting with a brand name or something. So I just want to see only the product which starts with 3M. Okay, so in that case, what is that I will do? I just want to filter based on the product name itself. Cool. I'll just place it here, and I'll say wildcard. Wildcard means what you say starts with, ends with, exactly. I'll say starts with, and what is the value? I say I'm looking with 3M. So it shows these products which is starting with 3M.
Okay.
Or say example, I want to see those, but I want to see the tables. That means where the name contains table. Okay, so I'll not go with the starts with. I'll just say contains. I'll say chair. So if I say chair, you can see here it shows me the products which contains chair. Oh, 36 into 40, 48 hard floor chair mat is there. Okay, briefs, steel folding chairs, or I want to see only the chairs. CHAIRS. Say apply. So you can see these are the different chairs are there.
It will come anywhere in the chairs is there, no? The name will come.
Mhm. Dynamics.
Conditional for if you anywhere in the
Chair
name
is there,
chairs
yeah.
is there.
Because I've given contains, no?
Yes, Ajit.
Because
That
here
is
in the wildcard, I've used the contains. It starts with
yeah.
so if I'm looking for like a company, say Hon is the company. So
Yes.
I want to see all the products are belonging to HON. Okay,
Uh,
or global commerce HON. Fine. So I'll just say starts with HON. Yeah, all starting with HON. I won't say HON space. Or there are some Honeywell kind of a products out there. Is a Honeywell products I want to see. Starts with Honeywell.
okay, Sajid. Remove her.
Yeah, yeah. Fine with this one. Okay.
Yes,
So the
Sajid.
next thing is this was a wildcard kind of a filter. Okay. That means you can go with what do you say? Wildcard mail, like you can just say starts with, contains, ends with, exactly matching to something. Okay, this kind of a things we can go with. Okay. Apart from that, like say you're looking for a table, a chair, or something, we use this. Apart from this, you want to go with the uh, conditional based filter. Now, let me take an example. I'll just take the same thing. I'll say, I just take the subcategory and the sales. We have a different sales value here. Is it? What I want is I just want to see only those particular subcategories where the sales value is more than 1 lakh. Okay. Below 1 lakh, I don't want to show that. So in that case, what is that I will do? I'll just take the same subcategory here, drag and drop in those. And here I can go to the condition. In the condition, I say, hey, I want to apply the condition by the field. What is the field? I want to go to, by default, it has taken the measure what you have as sales. It has taken the sales and sales is a measurable value. The default aggregation is some. Yeah, that is what I wanted. But I want to go for a greater than. Okay, I say greater than or equal to 1 lakh. So 100,000, 10,000 lakh. Is that? Say apply. Say okay. It shows me only those particular subcategories where the value is more than 1 lakh. Okay. The next thing is this is about the conditional formatting. So we can just say a greater than or equal to less than or equal to. When I say less than 1 lakh, it shows me those products which the sales value is less than 1 lakh. Okay, so I can do this kind of a comparisons. Okay, or you can also go with the profit and so on.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Hey, apart from this one, we can also go with the formula base. Now, let me just take an example. We have a sales and we have also the profit. We have a sales and the profit, both are there. Is it? For the products we have the sales as well as we have the profit. Okay, so now what I want is I want to filter based on the criteria where the sales value is more than 1 lakh, but at the same time the profit also should be above 20,000. I want to see only those products. So there might be like of the machines, we have 1,89,000 ka sales, but the profit is only 3,000. I don't want to show that. I want to see only those product where the sales value is more than 1 lakh, but not only that, at the same time, the profit also should be above 20,000. So I want to show only
Two
those records
conditions will agree.
which satisfy both of this one. So in that case, what is that we do is, okay, I'll just take the formatting. So, yeah. So I'll just take, I want to filter things. I can just go to anything like, I'll just take the sales or things. I'll just see, edit the filter. Yeah, I just want to filter based on the sales or anything. I'll just drag and drop here and filter. No? I'm filtering based on the subcategory. I'll take the subcategories here. I'll say filter. So I said conditional formatting. Under the conditional, I want to go for the formula base. So I can just go to the formula. So here I can just write the formula here as okay. So I just want a sum of sales should be greater than or equal to say 1 lakh,
1 lakh.
lakh and sum of profit, okay, should be greater than equal to 20k.
20,000.
Say apply. Yeah, I've just written the formula here. So I want the sum of sales should be above 10,000 and at the same time the profit should be more than 20,000.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just say apply. Say okay. So you can see it is showing not only the sales more than 10, even the profit should be above 20k.
There we can use any logical operators, Sajid,
Yes,
like
yes, yes. Anything. And or not. You're writing a completely like formulas kind of thing, the expressions completely.
okay.
Okay, so this is like formula and or and all those things can be done. Okay, so I'll just say it as okay. Okay, the next thing is what? I want to go with the top bottom filters. Okay, so this is like say 03 where I say condition. We also solve the formula also. Okay, now what I want is I just want to filter based on top bottom rules. Okay, so top bottom rules I just want to filter. So I'll just say hmm, hmm, बोलो जी नहीं जी क्लास में बोला क्या ना लीजिए नहीं कर जाइए होती 11 बजे होती है ओके टेक केयर थैंक यू okay see, I just have the subcategories and I have the sales here. I just want to see a top bottom rules like something like I just want to see the top five best selling products. I want to see the top five best selling products. So in that case, what will I do? Yeah, I just want to see the subcategories only, but I just want based on the thing where the sales value is sorry, it's not condition, is the top five best selling products. So what I'll do here, I'll just take the subcategory into the filter and I'll say I want to go with the top. You can see here. So the kind of a third, fourth option I'm using the top. Okay. In the top, what I do is eh, I just want to say by the field sum of sales. Yeah, I want to see based on the sales value, but I want to see the top five best selling products. And I just say five and say apply. These are the top five best selling products. Got it?
Yes, Sajid.
Save. So you can change the number to 5 to 10 or by default it's 10, is it? Okay. Or you can even say top instead of top, if you say bottom, the bottom is like worst. Yeah, worst setting. Okay. So we can go with the top, this one, and so on. So these are the different types of filters that we have applied. Hey, now what I want is, say I just want to go this particular things every time I want to say the top five or top three. I need to go here, things and say, oh, I want to get the top 10. Okay, I need to change this to 10 and say, okay, this shows me the top 10. I need to keep changing this. Instead of this, what I want is I won't have an interface through which I should be able to filter interactive filters. Okay, so I just want to create some kind of a interactive filters. Okay, now let me just take the simple this one itself. I just take the subcategory, the sales, profit, and so on. But what I want to do is I just want to see filter based on the category. I want to filter based on the category. But I don't want to keep changing the category every time I edit here. So I need to have an interface through it. I should be able to select, hey, whether I want to go with the furniture, technology, office supplies. So in that case, what you do is just take this particular thing, right click and say show filter. When you hit on this particular thing, so you can see one copy of this filter has been added here, and it is there. And apart from that, you can see on your right hand side there is a filter what has been created.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what did I do here is I just, or you can even drag and drop here. So this is going to be a filter here. So what you want, you can select and so on. But whenever you want to edit, no, I have to keep editing here like this and say deselect this, select this, say apply, say okay. I don't want to do this way. So what I do is I just right click on this, say show filter. It shows me the filters here. So where I can just say, hey, I want to see furniture and technology, or I want to see office supplies without the furnitures, with the technologies. Okay, so this is fine. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is the filters kind of a thing. Here now, so I can change this particular interface. What is here now? So it is allowing you to have multiple selection. Don't want to do that. So we can see a small arrow is there next to this on the filter. You can see there is a small arrow. Just when you hit on
Yes.
this, it says like how you want your filter to be. So we have a different types, the interface, the style, what you can give. So by right now, what is happening is it's a multi-value list. Okay. Now, if I say single value list, where is it? Yeah, single value list. So it's a list again, but it allows you to have a single selection. Okay. When you select technology, automatically the previous one gets deselected. This gets selected. You can see you don't have to deselect and then select. You just change it automatically. It does appear. So, but
It
here
is
it
very
doesn't allow you to select multiple options.
it is very similar to slicer only. No?
Very similar to Slicer. Slicer also we have the Slicer settings, and in
Yeah,
the
sir.
settings it is a single selection or multi selection.
Double multi
Similar
selections.
kind of interface. So if it is a single selection, you can see radio buttons, and if it is a single multi selection, it's a checkbox. Okay, multi single value list, multi value list is a checkbox where you can have a selection of single item or multiple items that you can give it. Okay. We
Okay.
do also have drop down. Okay, so I just say single value drop down. So that means it's a drop down with a single value. Then also we have a drop down interface. No? So here again, so single value drop down. Okay, it allows you to select one, but it shows you a drop down. So this will be useful when you have a long list. Okay,
Yes.
and the same thing, we have a multi-value drop down. In the case of this one, so it's again a drop down, but it says multi-value, and you can just say what is needed and what is not needed. So I want to see furniture and technology, and you can see it is showing the furniture and technology together. Okay. So apart from that, we do also have more things here. So we have a slider here, single value slider. So slider is like, okay, all items, I can just move one by one. Furniture, text, office supply. This will be more useful when you have a numeric values. Okay. So we have a same single value slider. Then we have a multi-value custom list. In the case of a custom list, no, here if you want furniture, you just say FUR, select enter. Oh, fine, just tick it. Okay, what is not needed, you can uncheck that. So here again, we can search and we can get the items. Again, this will be useful when you have working with a long list. The example instead of category, I just take if it is a state or if it is a product names, that will be more better. So if I just go with the name of the products, okay, and see, okay, sure. And maybe like here also I can show the name of the products, product names. Okay, you have a huge list, is it? Yeah. So I'm just looking at table. It says what are the different types of tables are there. So you can just select every kind of thing. See? Okay. Or like another best example I can say is you go with the name of the customer. Customer name. Yeah. We have all this particular customer. So now I just want to get Arun. It might be Arun Bergen, Swaling, having or whatever it is. I want to go with Arun. Okay. So what I do is, so I just say show filter, product name, sorry, customer name, no? Customer name, and I'll just say show filter. It is showing this filter. So I just said like, what is that? Custom list. Yeah. And here I can just say I'm looking with Alan. Oh, now when you just go with Alan, says we have different Alan here. Alan Burners, Alan this, Alan that, and things. So I am looking for Alan Shilai. Okay. So it is here also Alan is there. It says how much business he has done. Or like say Alan Howing. Okay, how much business he has done. Okay. So a particular Alan, you can just see this. It says how much business he has done. Okay.